right turn to the right. Your other right.
Tower 112 is ready for launch, Cat 1.
Shoot, Cat 1. 104, you can switch button forward, check in.
Request rearming. Copy.
Switching button forward 106.
Still dropping the F there?
Yeah, I got rid of it.
One 12, you can switch the button forward, check in.
Pushing button 4, 112. Tower 303, elevator 2, ready for taxi.
303, you can taxi to Cat 2.
Tower 303, Cat 2.
And we'll do bingo at 5,000 pounds.
Flight. Join up.
Tower 412, elevator 4, ready to taxi.
412, taxi to Cat 3.
412 to 3.
Green jet.
4 green jet taxiing already.
Tower 303, ready to shoot Cat 2.
Shoot, Cat 2.
332, Cat 2.
Ready to taxi.
Say location.
Just 40 around.
303, you can switch button forward. Check in.
Tower 303, switch button 4, see ya.
325, taxi Cat 2.
325.
Mid 25, radio check.
Good check.
Tower 4 and 2, ready to shoot Cat 3.
Shoot Cat 3.
Tower 414 calling from elevator 3, ready to taxi.
414, taxi to Cat 3.
414.
Tower 405, ready to taxi on elevator 3. 405, taxi to Cat 4. 405. 412, you can switch button 4, check in.
412, see ya.
325, ready, Cat 2. Game Master, report checking in at Bullseye 45 for 180.
Repertory 1, Game Master, can I get that vector from you again?
Game Master, report checking in at Bullseye 45, range 180.
River Tree 1, Game Master, I show you that Lighthouse 045 for 180.
Game Master, yeah, sounds alright.
Who's off the ground?
Copy.
4 is airborne. What's our rejoin altitude?
Angels 3-1.
River Tree 1, Game Master. Otherwise, continue mission as.
Is everyone spawned in? Is anyone not spawned in?
3 is airborne.
Should be good, if not on the deck or airborne.
Is anyone not on MIDS 4-5?
Max, try to check. Lima Charlie. Tachyon yardstick is up. One is just southwest of waypoint 1, holding at Angels 3-1.
Last station sitting up.
Liner 3-3 checking in, button 4.
Liner 2-3, Game Master, heavy 5-5.
Set up EW.
Alright, we're gonna go down 1,000 feet to 30, Angels 30, since the Tomcats are up at Angels 31.
Close out Inferno 1.
Inferno 1-1, Game Master, go ahead.
Could I get a time check, please?
Sorry, say again?
Could I get a time check? I had Harpoon's time on target and briefing said 325 Zulu, and that's what my clock says currently.
Yeah, it looks like Zulu time is off by 1 hour from what I briefed.
Gotcha, thanks, sir. Just wanted to double check that.
Current Zulu time is 0325. Ripper 3-1, Game Master, contact closeout on Gold 5.
Roger, contact on Go 5.
Game Master, Liner 3-2, checking in. Request option bullseye.
Liner 3-2, Game Master, Alpha check, Lighthouse 044-180.
Liner 3-2.
we all on pink 4?
3, yes.
4 is.
2 is behind 4.
No, I mean on radio pry, are you on button 4?
Say again?
On radio pry, on your left radio, are you on button 4?
I am now.
Awesome.
Game Master, Spartan 4-1, checking in, flight of 4, request alpha check.
Spartan 4-1, Game Master, Alpha Check, Lighthouse 051, 170.
Game Master, Spartan 4-1, good alpha check.
Spartan 4-1, contact closeout on Gold 5.
Goes out on Gold 5, Spartan 4-1 switching, see ya.
Alright, let's go ahead and bump
Game
to
Master.
button 5 on radio pry.
3,
4.
2.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and come wings level, flow 160. And we're coming right, and we're gonna flow towards waypoint 2.
Close out, Spartan 4-1, checking in, flight of 4 as frag.
Spartan 4-1, close out. Roger, loud and clear. Alpha check, Lighthouse 053, 162.
Close out, Spartan 4-1, good alpha check.
Close out, passes, touchdown.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into
Close
a
out,
4
picture. Group, Lighthouse 105, 89, 20,000, track north. 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon, hostile.
Go ahead and get your yardstick set up.
Close out,
Once we get
passes,
going
DLI
towards
lifting,
waypoint 2 and formed up, we will
and
do our fencing checks.
Borgala.
We're going to be flowing due west at 270.
One be advised is 3. I cannot get you on TACAN, so I'm just using the distance from SA.
Okay, whatever works for you. I'm in wings level.
Close out, picture. 3 groups, group, Lighthouse 210. 210 for 22, 6,000 and climbing. Single contact, Fighting Falcon, hostile. Group, Lighthouse 10090, 20,000. 2 contacts, track north.
Alright, spread of
Fighting
flight,
Falcon,
fence it.
hostile. Group, Lighthouse 107, 110, 5,000. 2 contacts, track west. Fulcrum, hostile.
Alright, Spartan flight. We will do an items check. Spartan 4-1. Oh.
A lot of flares.
Alright, Spartan 3-2. 4-2.
Flares out.
1 flare, 2 flare. 2 flare, Spartan 4-3.
Close out. Picture. 3 groups. Group, Lighthouse climbing. 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon. Track west, hostile.
4-3, item
Group
check.
Lighthouse. 09085 20,000. Track north. 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon, hostile. Group Lighthouse 110.
That's one of you two. I don't see any
13,000. Track west. 2 contacts, Fulcrum, hostile.
4-4 is gonna item check.
Alright, 4-4, items check. I see nothing from the right side of the formation. Alright, we'll get your shit sorted out, we'll redo it in a second.
This is 3, I definitely dropped a flare.
River 3-1, closeout. Picture 3 groups. Group Lighthouse 230 for 30.
Alright, pretty else to get work for it.
Track
4-4,
west. 2
item check.
contacts, Fighting Falcon, hostile. Group Lighthouse 085 for 85, 20,000.
I
Track
see flare,
north.
item check.
2
Phase fire 4-1,
contacts,
fenced
Fighting
in,
Falcon,
state 10.7.
Group Lighthouse 110 for 100, 16,000. Track west. 2 contacts, Fulcrum, hostile.
Close out, Trooper 3-1, let's target second group.
Closeout copies commit. New picture. 3 groups, leading edge, single group, Lighthouse 083, 86, 20,000. Track northwest. 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon, hostile.
Lead, say speed.
250 in the box. Let me know when you guys are fenced in your state.
Three fenced in, 10.3.
2 fenced in. 2 safe state.
River 3-1, closeout, single group, 60 miles.
2 safe state. 2 cents.
Closeout, single group maneuver.
2, what is your fuel state? Like, how many pounds of gas do you have? State is 11.4. Copy that. 4. Let me know when you are all good.
I was waiting for everyone else to sound off. 4 fenced in, 10.9er.
Awesome. Okay. We are gonna go ahead and speed up to mill. I'm gonna hold just under that so you guys can use your throttle.
Closeout,
Yeah, take
single
one up
group
to mill.
maneuver
And
hot.
we're gonna keep left
Lighthouse
west.
080, 77, 20,000. Track northwest. 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon, hostile.
Might be a good idea to set up your harm and then warm up your JSOW.
River 3-1, Fox 3. Crank left.
Ripper 3-3, Fox 3. Close out. Additional aircraft lifting. Bill base, airbase.
Missed the timeout. Repair 3-1, turning back in. 3-1 defending.
Close out. Single group split. North arm, south arm. North arm hot. South arm drag. Close out. South arm. Single group hot. Ripper 3-3, Fox. Close out. Single group, north arm, vanish. New picture. Single group, single contact, lighthouse, 063, 77, 18,000, track north, leaning on Ripper 3-3. Ripper 3-2, Bra, 160, 12, 17,000, hot. Ripper 3-2, merge plot.
Fox 1.
Alright, we'll bring it back to 300 in the box, since we have a lot of time. Technically we have like
Ripper 3-1, radar contact
50 minutes. So.
Ripper 3-3, friendly and hostile, your nose, 3 miles, 13,000. Ripper 3-3.
Ripper 3-2 is on his 6, we're going for Sidewinder. Ripper 3-2 is trying for gun, but, oh, decent.
Close out, follow on groups, 55 miles.
Ripper 3-2, splash 1 Viper.
Close out, new picture. Close out, new picture, 3 groups. Group Lighthouse 050, 23, 32,000, track northeast,
Just
fighting Falcon
get
2
set up for an
contact.
air-to-air battle,
Hostile.
just in case.
Group Lighthouse,
Like have your air-to-air screen up
120,
and ready,
62,
ready up and ready.
16,000,
Just,
track west,
just
2
to be prepared.
contacts, Fulcrum, hostile. Group Lighthouse 110, 100, 7000, single contact, track north, Fighting Falcon hostile. Ripper 3-2, close out, recommend commit.
Ripper 3-2 committing.
Ripper 3-2, close out, copies, commit. Picture, 3 groups, leading edge, single group, Lighthouse 050,
Come right,
30,
flow 310.
32,000, hot, 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon hostile.
Ripper 3-2 has lead targeted, lead locked. Ripper 3-2 is 1,000 knot closure, 40 miles, Angels 3-2. Ripper 3-2, Fox 3, 34 miles.
We are
1,000 knot
still
closure.
300 in the box.
Ripper flight, crank right. Time 50 seconds.
Hey guys, let's button up a little bit, keep like 1 mile separation.
20 seconds. Alright, Pipple. Ripper 3-2, Pipple.
Close out, single group maneuver. Close out, single group split, east arm, hot, west arm, drag.
Ripper 3-2 defensive.
Ripper 3-2, single group east arm, merc plot. Ripper 3-3, broad east arm, 200, 7 miles, 29,000. Ripper 3-3, Fox 1. Ripper 3-2, radar contact lost. Ripper 3-3, radar contact lost.
Alright, I'm gonna start a gentle turn to the left. We're gonna aim to flow 190.
3.
4.
2.
Close out, picture, 4 groups. Group Lighthouse 025, 40, 1000, track northwest, Fighting Falcon hostile. Group Lighthouse 190, 23, 6000, 2 contacts, track southeast, Fighting Falcon hostile. Group Lighthouse 120, 50, 20,000, cap, 2 contacts, Fulcrum hostile. Group Lighthouse 105, 92, 4,000, cap, 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon hostile.
I'm also gonna slow down to 280 in the box. Copy. 3-4, it may behoove you to keep your speed up until we complete the turn.
3.
4.
One state 9.0.
2 state 9.8.
3 state 8.6.
4 state 8.9er.
We're going to set up a radar mate, so 1 and 3 you're going to have 40 down, and 2 and 4 you're going to scan from ground up, reference 25 miles.
2.
3.
4.
We're going to flow 185. Wings level 185.
Lead, you went 3 and 4 in trail now?
Negative, we'll stay 4 finger. 1 mile separation in case we get to a scrap.
Roger that.
We still have like 40 minutes until our time on target. Close out Spartan 4-1, declare Lighthouse 100 for 33.
Close out group, Lighthouse 100 for 33, 16,000, track northwest. Fulcrum, 2 contacts, hostile.
Alright, let's go ahead and start a left-hand turn.
2.
3.
4.
We're gonna level out and flow 360. Wings level 360. Alright, I'm gonna slow us down to 250.
3.
4.
Spartan 4-1, close up.
Close out for Spartan 4-1.
Close up passes new steed window TOT 0410.
Close out Spartan 0410, new TOT, copy.
Any firm, and just to make sure our clocks are the same, that's in a little bit less than 15 minutes from now.
Close out Spartan affirmative.
Alright, cool. Let's put her up to melt and
Close out
come
picture.
left.
2 groups. Group Lighthouse 06025, 13,000.
2.
Maneuver, 2 contacts, Fulcrum
3.
hostile. Group Lighthouse 07580, 13,000. Track north, 2 contacts, Fighting Falcon hostile.
Alright, we're gonna come wings level 180. And let's go ahead and get into that 5-mile trail.
3.
True sauna.
4.
Ripper 3-1, close up.
Close out, Ripper 3-1.
Ripper 3-1, close out. Imminent tasking. Picture. 2 groups. Group Lighthouse 03531, 16,000. Track north. Fulcrum hostile. Group Lighthouse 06580, 16,000. Track northwest. Fighting Falcon. 2 contacts hostile. Recommend commit.
Ripper 3-1, commit.
3-1, close out, copy, commit. Picture 5 groups.
So it'll be 2, 3, 4, and 5 mile increments.
Azimuth, 55 miles. East group, lighthouse 065, 78, 16,000, track northwest, Fighting Falcon, 2 contacts, hostile. West group, lighthouse 030, 33, 16,000, track north, Fulcrum, 2 contacts, hostile.
Or spin in to get the correct separation.
One is flowing towards waypoint 4.
Close out, Ripper 3-1, commit East group.
Close out, copies, target East group. Spartan 4-1, close out, west group, 40 miles, your nose.
Spartan.
Everyone come right, pull 3 Gs, flow 220.
3. 2.
4.
1 wings level. Hold this heading.
Close out, new picture, 5 groups, leading edge, 3 group, echelon southwest. East group, lighthouse 055, 75, 16,000, cap, Fighting Falcon, 2 contacts, hostile. Middle group, lighthouse 025, 30, 15,000, cap, Fulcrum, 2 contacts, hostile. West group, lighthouse 315, 10, 25,000, Fighting Falcon, 2 contacts, hostile.
Ripper 3-1, Fox 3.
Spartan 4-1 targeting lighthouse 325 for 19.
Spartan 4-1, recommend target middle group, 140 for 35.
Alright, turn back in towards target, and we might get into an air-to-air scrap here. Check master arm.
3. 2.
Spartan 4-1 targeting lighthouse 185 for 11.
Spartan 4-1, that bullseye, drag south. Recommend target lighthouse 025, 30, 15,000, cap, Fulcrum, 2 contacts, hostile.
27 for 33.
Close out. Spartan 4-1, close out, middle group 25 miles.
Spectre 1 targeting Lighthouse 23444.
Close out. Close out, east group, east contact, vanish. Close out, Ripper 3-2, merge plot.
Alright, there's a group ahead of us burning hot on us. I'm gonna shoot at the 2 leads. I think there's 3 in there. I'm gonna shoot at 2, and I'm gonna click right, and then 2, I need you to shoot, please.
What charges is shooting?
The one's burning hot towards us.
Spartan 4-1, Fox 3, Lighthouse 237 for 11. Additional Fox 3 on the trailing contact.
Ripper 3-3 is merged.
Just the guys burning hot towards us, shoot at them. Those guys.
Close out.
Two copies.
There's 3 of them. So shoot at the...
Ripper 3-3,
Yeah, shoot at
Fox
the group that has 2. Shoot at the 2, not the single.
Copy,
4 has trail.
Fox 3.
Buddy spoke 18.
I think it's over
out, east
shoot
group
for me.
vanished.
Alright, 1 is notching. Splash 1.
Ripper 3-1, close out, flow southwest.
1 defensive.
3's going hot.
4 targeting.
Fox 3.
4 Fox 3 trail. Spartan 4-4, Fox 3, East Group trail.
Smoke in the air, smoke in the air.
Timeout.
3, Fox 3 times 2.
Spartan 4-4 timeout.
Flight control. Flight control.
Close out, Spartan
4 defensive.
4-3, merge plot.
4, I think you're merged.
Spartan 4-3, radar contact lost.
3, you up? 3, are you up?
3 got shot down.
2 defensive.
Ah, fuck.
Spartan 4-4, radar contact lost.
4, are you up?
Shut down.
Spartan 4-2, merge plot.
I'm
Spartan
coming,
4-2, radar contact lost.
2, I'm coming.
Spartan 4-1, 2 contact, your nose, 8 miles, 5,000 and 25,000 feet. Spartan 4-1, radar contact lost.
I would dare say that we didn't handle that too well. To be fair, near-peer fighter jets and peer missiles, not as easy to handle. I think we could have played that better. I would say the blame rests with me because we didn't brief too much on air-to-air, not thinking we would get into air-to-air. I'd assumed we would have a fighter sweep ahead of us. So apologies for not briefing a more solid game plan beyond just skate. We should have played that a bit more conservatively, shoot and skate, like our impromptu game plan was during the brief, but instead we kind of just burned through and merged, because we realized we had a mission to do, but maybe next time we could try and skate and see if we can't get the fighter sweep to take care of it. Any comments from you guys on that engagement?
Was there a fighter sweep?
There's. I believe there was. At least the Ripper was in the area.
Ripper was pretty busy, and they were actively downing jets, but I think there's just way too many of them.
I think there were, and there was supposed to be an additional fighter sweep flight. Ares was supposed to be there, but we didn't have an Ares flight, so maybe that would have helped us.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, like there was constant, calls from the controllers. It was actually really hard to hear you. Eventually, I shut off that, or I changed the channel on one radio so that I had one ear with you and one on the other.
Yep.
Yeah, near peer is very different, and I was kind of thinking like, oh, I should do, we're already behind. Maybe we should do a circle so that we can back you guys up when you skate. But it all kind of evolved too quickly for that. So the moment you were, clearly out of my line of sight, then I just like Fox 3'd, and I was already like in the LAR pretty much, way too close. I should have just dumped my weapons and like really fought.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, I was merged and fired upon before I knew the threat was there. So, either something was way, way low, because I was targeting that East group far, and just popped up, and nobody had SA on it, or something got lost in the sauce, and I was targeting the wrong thing. Because I was targeting very, very far away. It was like a 30-mile shot.
Brax.
For sustains or through?
Just anything in general. Specifically about the engagement before I go on to the rest of it.
So I'm not really familiar with how to actually engage. Like my air-to-air is very poor. All I know really is that there's a WES, and you don't shoot when there's a friendly in front of you, because of Fox 3, if it goes active, pick up that friendly. That's basically all I know. And for some reason, you pop up before you launch a Fox 3. I don't know why, but...
So manual loft gives the missile more energy, and if you give it a 30-degree manual loft, you can sometimes hit a 45 nautical mile shot. Especially if you're burning.
It lets it get up into thinner air, and less air resistance, less friction, more distance, more farther.
Shouldn't you fire where the aim point is?
No, you just add the manual loft. The missile's going to figure it out what the hell it's going to do.
Okay.
You only really...
I figured if you did that, it would just peel a couple of G's right off of the bat to go low to its aim point.
No, because it's going to use gravity to add extra G. God's G is going to help you out. So it's any G loss you have is going to be substituted by gravity. Especially 40 miles away, especially if it's a non-peer, they're not going to know the shot's being fired. especially if you're firing Twiz at a 40-mile shot. And half the time, they're not even going to maneuver until about 20 miles away. So it's a low PK shot, but the big thing is that it's going to come down with like 1.322 Mach if you do it right. And
Misty,
like
as far as shooting like a straight shot, like the missile, the flight computer in the missile has a lot of complicated math and wizardry in it to know the most efficient way to guide itself towards a target. So it'll figure it out.
And you really only need to lead if you're in doing a 9X shot or a 9M shot. Yeah, because you don't really even need to lead a 9X really that much. But, you know, the better the shot is, you know, the better the parameters, the easier it's going to hit. But, like, you only really take the lead into effect with, like, under 10 miles or if it's a 9X.
Rex, as far as learning, so let me profess how well do you know the system as far as
Are you talking
like do you know the difference between RWS and Twiz? Do you know like scan azimuth and elevation and all that? Do you know how to use the azimuth page?
Yeah, so I know scan and elevation. I do know how to use the Alzo page. I actually use it a lot, but I don't know what you mean by Twiz and.
Okay.
Okay.
RWS, yeah, RWS is range while scan. TWS is track while scan. So they have advantages and disadvantages. The main thing you need to know, you usually use RWS as your search radar. It gives you like a good track file, but it can only either really do a single track or a double track. Track while scan, though, will log multiple tracks at the same time. It also gives the benefit that it doesn't light up the enemy's RWR all to hell and back. So,
essentially what it's doing, Brax, is older style of radars and missiles to be able to guide the missile, like, let's say the Sparrow, for example, because the Hornet has the Sparrow. You need to single target track a target, and that basically means instead of the radar scanning the piece of the sky in front of you, it has to focus on a single contact and basically direct all of the radar energy towards that one contact. As radars evolved, we got the track while scan mode, and planes and the computers inside them were able to guide missiles through track files generated that they took just while scanning the sky. So instead of having to focus all of the radar energy on a single target to be able to guide a missile and basically ignoring everything else, think of it as a flashlight. I'm sure you've heard the flashlight analogy. You can keep scanning the flashlight and still build up a track file to be able to launch an AIM-120 against, and the AIM-120 will guide off of the information in your jet initially, but then it has its own radar to go into single target track to guide itself to a target during the terminal phase. Does that make sense?
Right. I don't. So I know that, but I don't know what you mean by like Twiz.
Twiz is track while scan.
Okay.
It's range while scan, RWS, Twiz, TWS.
It's what you see, the top left button on the radar is where you'll see that.
Yep. And RWS, you can basically have like 140-degree azimuth and then like 6-bar elevation or whatever, but TWS is limited in you can only have, you have to trade off azimuth for elevation, essentially. You can only really scan a small portion of the sky, which it still lets you build up, it still lets you scan and build up track files, but it's not like you can't have your cake and eat it too, essentially. Right. You can't have the azimuth of RWS while being able to build up track files.
But generally, most enemies are going to be flying in a group, so they're not going to be too far apart anyways, and so your TWS scan should still get it too.
And that's where raid mode comes in, and that's a lesson for another day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
I ask
The work. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to add like just a quick overview of what engagement looks like, if that's okay.
Yeah, good idea. That's actually just what I was going to start to talk about. So go ahead.
Yeah, so we're headed towards the enemy. You know, we have a vague knowledge of where they are, and you're probably in RWS mode, range while scan, and you're scanning wide and tall. It's like big old searchlight looking for everything, right? And then as you get closer, and the best thing to do is to save that mode to your Sparrows if you're not carrying any, so that when you switch to Sparrow, you just go right into that mode. And then as you get closer and you're going, okay, these are the guys I'm probably going to target, you can switch to TWS and change the azimuth and bars so that you're, you know, kind of tracking just that group. Switch over to your Sparrows. And then, you know, as you get closer, so now you're kind of, you're speeding up, you're kind of getting high and fast. You're starting to track them, starting to plan like when you're going to shoot. And then in track while scan, you can, you know, shoot the one you have targeted and then hit the undesignate button. It'll switch to the other target, and then you can shoot your second missile, and it'll track both. When you do that, you switch the radar to auto track, which is on the right-hand side of the thing. And then you can start to turn one direction or the other, put the targets kind of, you know, off to the side of your aircraft, but just barely tracking them, so that you're not closing the distance, because hopefully they're still closing on you, which is leading them right into your missiles. And they still don't know what's happening. And then when your missiles get to 10 miles away, they will both turn on their radars, they will track on their own, and you can just turn and run, and they'll do fine. That's kind of a nutshell.
And at that point, you want to get distance and reset anyways if you're going, just to make sure, you know, if you need to either re-engage or if there's other enemies in the AO that you need to target.
Yeah, and hopefully, like, this is where the buzzsaw comes in, like, when you go cold and, you know, let's say your missiles don't connect, you have your follow-up flight, you know, coming the other way, so you pass each other, and then they can take their shots.
Okay. We'll save Wes, Mez, and abort range and bar for another day, lest we give you information. Any final comments about the air-to-air engagement?
It gets better, and that's happened before.
One big thing, I think we were talking to Closeout, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Closeout had labeled the group that you were targeting as middle group, and we never acknowledged middle as a call.
Right.
So
that's another thing we need to, or I would need to work on, is it's one thing for him to give us a picture. It's another to take that picture and the labels assigned to it and interpret that information effectively and translate that to it.
Oh, it's hard. Yeah, it's real hard. But I mean, like, yeah, it's just one thing that I'd noticed is that he had named it middle group, and we kept calling the Bulls call or the Lighthouse call in this situation. Yeah.
One thing that went well as I was watching you two in the front, you were targeting two of the enemy that were actually headed away while the other three were hot still. And I was like, okay, that's not a good situation. And, you know, it only took about a minute to go, okay, screw that, and then you guys turned and went for the others, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that East group was the bigger target. Yeah. So it's a good thing that you got us onto that East group as quick as you did. Still wasn't quick enough for us to save it. I don't know where that other... We'll have to take a look at the TAC view and see what happened to... Like, did something gooseneck and get us from below, or did we just get outranged?
I think we got on it at an appropriate range. I think 35 miles was the number that I saw. Which at 27,000 feet, you're launching at 27,000 feet, so that 35 miles to 27 miles is enough time to get your radar set up and targeted. I just think we didn't adhere to the game plan of skate, and we didn't consider the ALR.
Yeah.
We just kind of fuck it, Bonsai. We have a mission to do, because we held the mission higher in regard to
Our lives. Yeah.
I had a TAC file, but the server didn't let it record anything.
Yeah, it's because we're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
save
trying
some
to
frames.
get down. Yeah.
I'm rusty. I flew a ton in November. It was like every night for weeks, you know, on Huff multiplayer servers, and I got really good at it. And then kind of a combination of getting really busy, a little bit of burnout, and the holidays and the stand down and all that. And I was just like, I don't know, I could have handled that so much better.
Yep. As far as everything else outside of the engagement, I think you guys did fine. And you guys got off the boat quick enough. You got formed up. As far as holding formation goes, I would have personally preferred if you guys had been a little bit closer. And then towards the end there, when I assist the button, get that kind of working out. But I'm just gonna take it at that point. You guys were fine. You guys were in the right place when you needed to be. So, communications were good. Just a reminder, fence-in checks. Spartan, the lead calls the fence-in check, and then everyone flips all their switches in the cockpit and gets ready. And then once lead is done fencing in, you guys will wait for me to call for an items check, and then the lead will ask everyone to do their items checks. And then once their items check complete, you know, lead fenced in, so, and then you guys can start to say your fencing checks. Just make sure you say the numbers to the left of it. So you're fenced in, so that's where everyone's at.
It's slightly different. 81 in that we just don't do the items check.
Yep. You know, we can't all be the best squadron in CSG8. So.
Yeah.
Other than that, you guys did fine. Good job. Thanks for coming tonight. Okay, cool. With you guys here as my witness, congratulations, Brax. You attended your first operation. You are now the rank of virtual ensign in the virtual carrier strife group as a virtual naval aviator. Congratulations.
Woo! Yay. Very nice.
Party in the water, because you know we're gonna shut down.
Yep. Poor dude didn't even have time to eject.
None of us did.
Yeah, no, I think the missiles like absolutely insta-killed us all.
Yep. Well, there was a fireman, I'll never forget one that we did where there were 5 of us in the flight. We got into a furball and a single, it was either MiG-29 or SC-27, I don't remember, took us all out. And it was like one of those, you know, probably helmet mounted, you know, pew 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 kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I'm kind of interested to see where the dude was, because I got a merge call and I had no idea where the person was. Wasn't on SA, wasn't on anything. And then just...
There were 2, okay, so there were, I think there were 4. One of the guys took one of them out. One of them ended up high enough away from the other 2 that I couldn't track all 3 at the same time. So I fired a missile at the one that was kind of at co-altitude, and then immediately went through for the high one, because I know that one was the the more dangerous one, and and probably about to pound some of you guys. And then I did a decent job BVRing him. I did the turn. I set to auto. I did all that stuff. And I saw a little tiny smoke trail, and I didn't think it went far enough to actually be a missile, but it was, and it got me.
Yeah, I didn't even see the missile when I blew up, so...
Hey guys.
Hi.
Sorry you died.
Yeah, that's okay. Shit happens.
Yeah, I definitely built the mission expecting more blue cap. That's good.
I'm guessing everyone else got shot down too, looking at how many people are coming back.
Yep.
You and Inferno Flight got shot down. Ripper got shot down on their first sortie. They went back up a second time, and they actually did some work on the second sortie. Not near you guys, unfortunately.
Yeah.
One seed flight versus 5 divisions of F6.
Yeah. There were a few of them up there.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is that the Tomahawk waves, in spite of the Perry not being killed, the Tomahawks were still able to hit the port.
That's
Very
good.
nice.
So
Cool.
we completed that portion of the mission.
So we
Actually, I
really
had
need to
no
be up
idea.
there.
Well, I had no idea if they would actually hit the target or not with that Perry standing guard, so that was a pleasant surprise. And also, Liner Flight completed their mission.
That's good.
Pretty much.
Liner flight was
They
which
did.
one? The big ship, or is it the little tiny ships?
The little tiny ships.
Mm-hmm. Inferno was the big ship?
Yeah.
Mm. I take it they must have gotten pounced on by enemy air as well, because usually the deployment of a harpoon wouldn't put them into too much danger.
They were right behind us. Check the map.
Yeah, they.
I was like, oh man.
Like literally, the F-16s killed you and then killed Inferno immediately after.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the tag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to just erase me on that.
I'm just waiting for the landings and whatnot to finish before I kill the server and pull the TAC view.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for tonight's mission.
You're welcome. The performance seemed better. What did you guys think?
Yeah.
Great.
It was better. I did still see some rubber banding from other stuff. I noticed that from the flight that just landed, the 2 ship. I'm pretty sure it's Sundial, not Sundial.
Yeah.
Liner.
It
I'm
was
pretty sure I
pretty bad.
noticed. I'm pretty sure I noticed rubber banding.
It was pretty bad for me when we were rejoining, and that's part of the reason why I didn't get too close to you guys, because we were changing headings like 50 degrees every 2 seconds. But then, by the time we were blasted, it really smoothed out. Probably, more just for spawn reactions.
Great landing by Baldwin.
What, 2-wire just now?
This was a 3-gun question.
Oh, might have been 3-swing. I can't quite see it. So. Oh yeah, it was a 3-wire.